tutorials. Today's video is about the joint tool. So to find it, you can find it in the brick, or you can just select rigging, skeleton, and here we having it, an option box if you want to have more option. To go to option box from here, holding the shift, it is double click and it will automatically go to the option box. So for now, the best way is actually when you want to create kind of joint is better if you're going to the side, front or top view, depend which joint direction do you want to have. But sometimes we want also snapping the joint for the grid if you want to, but usually we do this for the object. It is more helpful. So how we can do this? So we just starting by the front with a single one, click on it, click here, click here, click here, click here. So that is a way you just simply go ahead and create the joint. The second thing I will show you is sometimes Maya has different joint size. You can find it in display, animation, joint size. And now you can make it bigger or smaller to displaying it. The other thing, you can display the joint from the channel box, select the joint, and here it's radius, so you can make it bigger or smaller if you want to. That is not matter, it will just showing you the display of the joint inside the Maya viewport. So the next way to create the joint is sometime I just click here, creating the sharp edge. Okay, so we click here, holding the shift, and we're getting exactly very lining up, and holding the shift and holding the shift. So as you can see, if you want to creating very like edges like so or core, so you can just use the shift key. So the next way we can just create a joint is we click here, holding the shift, and sometime press enter. Sometime we want to add joint between this. You know, it is very easier to adding it when it is like so. So to do this, right click, edit, insert. So you just hold click and holding the mouse, that is the left mouse click, and you drag it the way you want to be, and same time once again and once again. So that is a way to do this like another way if you want to be. And sometime if you want to delete, edit, remove, so you can remove the joint from it. There are also a good idea, you don't rotate your joint if you want. It's better if you can just by the tool creating this. Sometimes can give a problem, but yeah. The second way is if you have kind of object in the scene and I want just place kind of joint in the vertex. So press this, holding the V, click, click, as you can see, click and press enter. So now I have snapping it to the vertex. And if you want to snap it to the grid, you go to the joint, press X, and there we go. So here we're snapping it to the grid. And you can also holding the C if you have any curve to place your joint to it. Okay. Now we just go to a very basic of the option. Double click on the joint options or joint tool options box. The thing we can use here is the symmetric. If you want to create some of joint, need to be symmetric, so you can just do this by this way. But to mirror, another way to mirror your joint, if you have already creating a joint, let's see like this. Oh, okay. Double clicking again here, and reset the tool, like so. So now I have creating this joint, and I will also show you if you have creating single joint. Sometimes we use this for face rig once again, but you can of course go ahead and Control D to duplicate this if you want to. I just delete this. So to mirror this, sometime we can rename this like left 1 and left 2, left 3, and so on. Left 3, like so. So sometime when we want to mirror, we want also to change the left to right or what other position they are. So we select this, go ahead to the rigging, go to skeleton, go to mirror option box, reset the tool. There we go. So now from the front view, I want from here mirror it over there, so that is the YZ. So I choose this. Of course I can just apply it. It's going to mirror it, but the name is actually the same, as you can see. But sometimes I want actually rename these. So we saying search for the left underscore and replace it to the right underscore and apply. So now we have mirroring and renaming this at the same time. So, but if you have more in this, you cannot just selecting it. I just reset this. You cannot select both of them and press mirror. You need to actually go ahead select single by single to mirror these joints. And of course you can create a Python or memory script to all this selection and create this to mirror these things. So depend what it is, but that is a bit complicated, so we don't talking about it for now. So that is just the basic thing how you can create joint inside Maya. The other thing I will say is when you have kind of joint, you don't need go to freeze transformation of this because it will not work. Actually the joint have always the same rotation and translate and everything like this, and these be controlled by another like the curve controller and other controller that is going to be in the rig we just created, so not matter to be freezing. Thanks for watching.